So for this 100 seconds, we're going to be talking about demand, creating customer demand for circular products and services. Now last week I ran a poll on Twitter and I asked people, what's holding the circular economy back? What's the big ticket issue here? And nearly half of you, 44%, came back and said, we think it's around demand. We need to create more market demand for these types of products and services. Now, it's interesting because you can have all of the push levers in place. You can have the legislation, you can have incentives, you can even have taxation. But if there's going to be no uptake ultimately for these solutions, then they're going to fail. And I was interested to hear last week that Google have announced a kind of change, if you like, to their Project Ara. And Project Ara is very much around building a modular smartphone. The project itself has been under development for a couple of years, and Google they seem to be backtracking a bit, and they're saying we're going to make a few changes, and what we're going to launch is a less customizable model. And when you talk to experts, their thinking around this is because to launch a fully modular smartphone would go against every industry trend in the smartphone arena. And these trends are very much around miniaturization, around component integration and faster technology. So to introduce something completely disruptive and that goes against that grain, it might not actually work. So Google are doing a smart thing. They're kind of compromising a bit. They're making things a little bit less customizable, I think because it will reduce the risk for this launch and enable it to get to market easier and quicker. But demand's a really interesting issue. Really, what lies behind this? What are the drivers, and why don't we have that demand yet for the circular economy? And that's something I'm going to address in our next episode. So stay tuned.